Hey, what's up, guys? It's your good friend Type, and guess what? We're back at it again in City Skylines, and welcome back to the beautiful city of Pebble Beach. As always, take a look at this place. Always growing, always changing. Let's take a quick flyby to make sure that there's nothing that needs our immediate attention. That building's empty, that's alright. Fly by this huge mess of a highway system that we've got right now. Definitely gonna want to change that up a little bit in a future episode, but I don't think we're gonna tackle that issue just now. So how we're gonna start this off is we're gonna go ahead and add another row of homes out here to this little residential working area. See if we can't get a nice perfect curve. That's looking good enough. I think we will go with this right here. Then we're going to go ahead and switch to our straight road tool and just draw this one down like so. And then I think we're good to go ahead and fill in this area with low density residential zones. Come on. We can go through and just fill in all these spots like so. There we go. Looking pretty good. Make sure we've got water, and we do. Pretty sweet. Alright, so maybe we take a look at our unique building, see if there's something we could add. And there is. Fountain of Life and Death. A pretty fountain reminds passerbys of how fragile life is. Sounds pretty good to me. Just need to find a nice little spot for this. Maybe somewhere down here, because there's a bunch of red. Trying to make all of our citizens happy. This actually might be cool down here too, kind of along the beach. Maybe something like that. And show me the happy face. There we go, guys. They love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's have a quick look at this place real quick. It's pretty cool looking. It looks like a strand of DNA coming up out of the ground. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I wonder if people could walk up it like stairs. Probably not a playground piece though. Still very nice looking. And then I also want to fill in another area, build some more. So I'm thinking right here. And then I can kind of leave the space in between open for maybe like a specialty building or maybe some high density residential. Maybe something along those lines. Let's see, what do we have for more specialty buildings? Looks like we've got an opera house for 135,000. That's pretty cool, and we've got 92,000 right now, so we're almost there. So I wonder if there's some type of small project that we could do in the meantime while our money stacks up. Just fly by and make sure nothing needs our attention immediately. Everything's looking pretty good though. Looks like still a little bit of a traffic issue here, but not as bad as it was a couple episodes ago, that's for sure. Alright, so we got enough money for our opera house. Time to figure out where we want to put this bad boy. I'm thinking maybe right down here next to the expo center is going to be a good spot for it. Let's see, maybe there's somewhere else that makes a little bit more sense. Maybe like in the middle of the city? It's kind of a weird connection though. Something like that might work. But I really kind of want to try to get it over here. I think that this would be an awesome spot for it. Maybe I just need to extend the roads up, kind of box this lot in, and I might be able to put it directly next to it. We'll see if the game works like this. Just put an intersection in right here. And we might as well just extend this road up as well. Just section off this whole spot right here. Alright, now let's see if it'll place. Yep, there we go. I think that's it. Just a couple of happy faces. Not too many though. Go ahead and give you guys water over here. And let's take a look at this building. That is pretty crazy looking. Almost looks like a football. Or an alien skull. So I think what we're going to do now is just go ahead and draw these roads around the building like we did with the Expo Center. Yeah, good enough. Nice and close. Really no need to put anything in between the Opera House and the roads there. So I think we should be good. And I want to come over here and upgrade these roads as well. Make it look all pretty down here, since this is kind of a touristy area. The Expo Center and the Opera House. Got some serious traffic issue down here though. I'm gonna have to take out all these stoplights. Get traffic flowing a little better again. That middle lane is just completely stuck. Draw this water out like so. Check it out. Alright, so what else do we have going on around here? So, building just came in over here. We'll go ahead and put some high density commercial down here, since there is somewhat of a demand for it. I think that should be good for now. Not trying to go overboard with it. Looks like there's a little bit of a crime issue down here at the Forest residence. Looks good though. Crime rate's at 10% with jail capacity at 160. That's really not bad at all. What's this over here? Fine furniture's burned down. Oh no. Everything's looking good over here though. Other than that little fire. So I think we're gonna go ahead and finish off these rows here. Just completely fill in this area. Come on, guy. No, not gonna work. No, don't wanna work like that. How about something like that might have to work, yeah. See if we can't just connect this. Already occupied. Get out of here. Will it work like this? Excuse me, I can't talk today. There we go. That looks good enough. And then we're gonna go ahead and fill this in with our industrial zoning. Just try to draw out this whole area. Like that, and like that, and like that. Oh, one more. There we go. That's looking pretty decent. I apologize, my voice is awfully raspy this morning. Oh, congratulations, we've become a capital city. We've reached a population of 28,000. We've unlocked a new zone, a ship, that's cool, harbor, and cargo harbor. That's pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Let's see. Be cool to add in a metro station. I think maybe that should be our project for right about now. Let's see, maybe we'll start it down here. Make an easy way for these guys to get over to the little bit more populated areas. Just want to find a spot where it's going to make sense to be placed. Or I guess I could always build around it. So as far as it's somewhat out of the city. I think we should be okay. Then we'll come down here, put one in the industrial zone, so if people did work down here, they could get to the area. Thinking maybe right here. And we might as well put a stop over here so these guys could get to work and hopefully cut back on some of the traffic in this area. A little bit further over because we might not be able to connect that, not owning the plot of land to the right of here. Let's see. Trying to connect, you know, parts of some of the bigger parts together. There doesn't have to be a stop on every corner, but it's going to be nice once all of these lines are connected. Something like that might work out pretty nice. As long as I'm not demolishing buildings here. But I can't find just like a little spot that will fit in perfectly. That's actually pretty good. I don't know if it's going to get any better than that right there. Cool. Thank you for a #amazing #vacation. See you next year. Ooh, yeah, this is looking pretty good right here. Yep. I think that's it. Alright, so we got a decent number of stops. Maybe one or two more. And we can start laying the actual subway lines here. It's gonna get rid of a building. Trying to find 4 little squares where we could squeeze this in without demolishing anything like we found over in the high density area. Something like this might work out pretty good. Right in the very beginning of the city. Like that. That's kind of awesome. It'd be nice to try to squeeze one in the middle, but I mean, I guess it's not the biggest issue because we do have bus lines running as well. We could always take the subway to the bus. Alright, so let's figure out how to run this tunnel here. Alright, connect stations. Remember to place your stations first. So we'll start over here and we'll just kind of work our way around the city, and I think that's probably going to be the best bet. So just go straight over to the station. Just kind of follow it down around the U shape. Ooh, that's kind of a sketchy corner there. Oh, I didn't even realize. I guess you could do curved metro tunnels. That's pretty neat. Let's see how this works. What's this metro line tool? Draw metro lines by clicking on stations. Draw the line for the departure station to the terminal station and back as a train line needs to be circular. Okay. So obviously we need to finish laying down these tunnels before we do that though. So let's try throwing in some of these curved lines here. Looks super ugly, but you know what? I really don't care since no one's actually gonna see how the subway lines look. Good enough. Run this guy out here. And time to connect this last one. The new cleaning robot from #OCP is great. It does dishes and laundry and it vacuums. Where could I get one of those? Alright, so check out this little metro station. It's kind of cool. 0 passengers. Okay, so now we need to create the lines, I believe. I mean, it doesn't seem to be running. You'd think if it was open, people would just be walking right down there and doing their thing. but it doesn't seem to be the case. Let's see, can we afford any of these other unique buildings yet? 200,000 for a stadium? That's pretty sweet. So we built all of these guys so far. Look at that traffic. That's just ridiculous. Maybe this metro station will help out a little bit. But yeah, it's just completely backed up outside of the city. I wonder if there's anything we could do to fix that. Like, what I'm thinking right now, and I don't know if this is going to work or not. We could always delete it if it doesn't seem to be doing anything. But I want to take one of these roads here. Just use the regular one. Just draw it straight down, and then draw it down one more time. And we'll see if maybe that lightens up traffic, if people could get off there. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work, but it's worth a shot. I would think that fresh #water is basic stuff. Alright, so that means that we probably need to run some pipes somewhere as well. Let's see here. So the metro station still hasn't had any visitors, so that definitely means that we need to set these lines. There isn't just like a default loop that they'll make. So maybe we'll start here, since this is the first one that most people are going to see coming into the city. And I guess we're just going to follow this all the way around. And now this should complete the loop. Awesome, so it looks like we've got one train line running right now. I wonder if I can make additional lines that just go to a couple of certain places. Like if we were to go from this industrial zone. Oh, check it out. That's pretty cool. This train's in use. Like if we were to just go from like this industrial area to maybe the high density residential that's right here, and then just over to maybe this kind of downtown high density area, and then back, so that way the train doesn't have to go all the way around the loop. It could just be a couple of quick stops down here. Yeah, check that out. That's pretty awesome. So I think we should set just a couple of these small lines that just go to maybe 2 or 3 stops a piece, and then we'll have the main line that goes all the way around. Go from that one to that one out there. There we go. And complete. See how this works. I'm curious if this is gonna help with traffic or not. Only one way to find out. Oh yeah, look at that. Definitely working now. Already serviced 28 people. People are just pouring down on the subway. That's amazing. I really hope it cuts back on traffic. That would be amazing. Citizens are sick. That's definitely not good. Should probably take care of that. So healthcare availability is really high right now, so I'm not quite sure why that's the issue there. But maybe just to be safe, we'll go ahead and get rid of their little clinic, if there is a little clinic over here, and we'll upgrade it to the big hospital. But I don't know if I put a clinic over here, which would definitely explain why people are getting sick. So yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and find a good spot for this. Yep, that looks good to me. Happy faces, happy faces. Maybe we come over here and we take this clinic And we're gonna go ahead and demolish this. Yep. And then we're gonna come in and we're gonna put the big boy hospital over here as well. Just because I really don't want like a SARS or Ebola epidemic breaking out here in the city. That definitely wouldn't be cool. Right there. Yep. Happy faces, happy faces. Alrighty now. See, where are all these people going? There's a ton of people down in this area now. And they're all migrating to the subway. That's awesome. Glad to see that that's actually working. And it's probably time to put some more commercial zones in here. So I'm going to go ahead and put just a couple of high densities. And I think we'll do a couple of low densities just to switch it up a little bit. So I'm pretty sure that they only have high density over here in this area. Water looks good, so I think they're good to go. Should just extend this around that corner for when it's time to expand there. Oh wow, definitely need to add some water out here. We've got a bunch of abandoned buildings due to lack of water. Go ahead and just demolish all these guys here. Whoops. Whoops. That's kind of confusing. That one. Alright, that looks decent. Let's see. So what I'm thinking now is maybe we add cargo train terminals. Maybe this will help out our industrial area crank out more products. Cut down trees faster, get them out of the city, because yeah, I mean, look at all those trucks. That's definitely a problem too. If we could get some of this lumber out by train, that might help. So I want to find a cool way to kind of wrap this road around and kind of have the trains towards the this top, like, northern section of the map here. So we're not really digging that curve. That looks a little nicer. Something like that. Try to get this curve a little smoother. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Go ahead and just connect this road straight up. Perfect. Not quite sure how to connect these trains, so let's see if we can't place one and see if we can make it happen. Cargo train terminal. Must be placed near roadside. It'd be nice to be able to stick it somewhere up there like that. Or maybe run one off of this area here. Doesn't really like these roads though. Oh, there was one. Where was it? There we go. Yeah, maybe we try, if I get to snap, that one right there. Perfect. Alright, now let's take this train track here, connect train stations and outside train connections to each other. Outside train connection can be found on map pieces. Okay. Excuse me. Super raspy today. So I think maybe we just draw this out straight like that. And now the question is I wonder if it has to loop like the subway tracks, or if it's fine just departing from there, which technically it should be. And I didn't read anything in that quick description regarding a loop. I don't know, we'll find out. So far, no trains in the yard. But I want to put a couple of these guys in. Get a bunch of train stations. And we'll just pump out all the trees we've got in this area. Screw the hippies. We're doing it. can't find another spot fairly close to this one. That way we just kind of connect them and the trains could just all run out of this corner here. So that might work, yeah. Just connect you where it can. Come on, tracks. You know you want to connect somewhere. There we go. Sure. That'll work. Okay, so now in theory that should work. Maybe they're just waiting on trucks to bring them stuff to load the trains with? I don't know, maybe we need to build the industry a little bit closer before it'll actually work. Let's try that. Let's go ahead and extend this row here. Let's go ahead and fill in this entire area. Grab this selection tool and just draw that all in. Okay, that's looking pretty good. It'd be awesome to relieve some of that traffic. Okay, so it says trains can carry goods and raw materials in the city or transport them outside. Okay. Train line. Okay, so that train line must be for passenger trains here. Actually, I'm not even sure, but it's not giving us that option as of yet. Looks like we've got a little bit of a power issue, so it's probably time that we come in here and add another one of these wind turbines. There we go. 20 megawatts. I'll take it. Does it fix it? Does it fix it? Yep, and the power has come on. It'll be awesome once we can put in that solar power plant. A little bit of traffic on those roads there. Let's see, anything with those trains? Come on, trains. Definitely still in the forestry district. How we doing on the education system? Doing alright. Could use another high school. Could definitely use another high school out in this area. Bunch of dummies living out here. There we go. Happy faces. And looks like we're good enough in the green here. Alright, come on, trains. Criminals reported avoiding retina scans with contact lenses. It's kind of sketchy. I don't really want that in my city. Oh wow, check it out. And the trains are working. I guess we were just waiting on trucks to bring them lumber. Not too shabby. Check it out. It's a big old train. Transporting cargo to Sao Paulo or something like that. Very cool. That's what I like to see. So maybe it was just we were too far away from the bulk of the industrial area. Hoping that's what it was. Things are looking pretty good in the city. Making good progress. Added in the metro today. Added in the cargo trains. We got a brand new opera house. Let's see, can we afford any of this stuff? Oh, yes we can. What's this? Transport Tower. The Transport Tower is a large office building specially meant for public transport companies. Cool. We could definitely put one of these in here. Too bad there wasn't room to squeeze it right next to that expo center. Maybe we'll put it here, kind of in the center of this area. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of in the way. I kind of want to use that area for better buildings than just the transportation tower. So maybe right here. Hopefully it'll take care of these red buildings as well. Yeah, it made some people happy. It's decent. Let's check this place out. That building is humongous. Look at how much taller it is compared to all the other buildings. It's ridiculous. Thing's just a monster. I like it, I like it, I like it, though. Right, let's have a quick fly through here. Looks like everything's doing good except for all this traffic on the bridge. That's just ridiculous. Got an idea. We're gonna extend this road out. We're gonna try to just kind of contour the shoreline here. Good enough. Yeah, I think that's good enough for what I want to do. And now, from this main road over here, let's try to find one of these bigger roads. Alright, so from this main road, I want to just stretch a bridge that just comes directly across. Yep, that's it. And then hopefully what this is going to do is relieve some of the traffic from that other suspension bridge over there. Oop, what happened to this bus terminal? Oh, fixed itself. Cool. So yeah, hopefully people will use this bridge and it'll cut down on some of that traffic there. Yep, already being used. Very cool. Although, I don't know if this is going to help the traffic situation or if this is just going to add to it. I mean, these guys coming out of the city, this just might back up this area even more. Only one way to find out. Yeah, look at all these cars pulling up right now. Crossroads and intersections that are too close to each other can cause congestion. Frequent or complex crossroads will slow down traffic as vehicles will stop to turn and at red lights. Well, it would have been nice to know that earlier in the game, because we've got a lot of intersections really close to each other. But, I mean, it seems to be doing alright. Go ahead and get some water out here to this area. And there we go. I don't think that little sliver of unwatered space is going to really matter. Go ahead and try to draw out one more column of roads here. And that looks pretty good. Fill these in. Oops, forgot to separate the road right here. There we go. Back to place some more of these low density residential zones. Just gonna place it all through this area. And there we go. That's looking pretty good right there. Alright, and after wrapping up that little project, I think this is probably a good place to finish up the episode. And so guys, thank you very, very much for tuning into this episode of City Skylines. As always, I've had a blast making this for you guys. And stay tuned for the next episode, which is most likely coming out tomorrow, as I try to do these one a day during the weekdays as long as time allows. So until then, guys, Peace.